Hi, I'm loading the game right now. So, yeah, let's do this. So, I do, Danichu, I do. I'm doing well. I hope everybody is. Hello, all of you. Chemdog, Seafeed. No, I'm the question. Where's it of when? Jozilla, Mash Buttons, Toon Grin, and Seafeed, thank you so much for your cheer. Is that a snowman butt? Oh my god. That's like adorable and also like, why? Why? So yeah. Hey, what are you doing down there? There's a cat kind of swimming around my legs right now. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, Toongran, I'm so sorry. Well, it's not easy to say, but keep going forward. And it's not easy to do, honestly, I should say. Not easy to say. It's easy for me to say it. It's harder to follow it. But just, keep moving forward. And, do what your body needs sometimes, but, like, also challenge yourself at times, Even if it feels like you're faking it, sometimes that's what you need to do in order to actually make a breakthrough. So, I hope it all turns out okay. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear the game? Okay. So this is where I really wish we could have, music. There was a cat here. Oh, there she is. Come here, you. Come here. Come on. Come on, you. Hey. There we go. There we go. Hang on. Look, it's Ripley. This is 2 appearances in a row for you. Yeah, she's had enough, though. Yeah? Okay. There you go. Okay, someone play the chicken dance. Please don't. Please don't. Where's my control? Alrighty. What are we even doing? It's dawn here. It's snowing by me. Anyone else on the East Coast? Anyone else getting hit by snow? I hear further south it is going to be more rain, but here already a coating on the ground, on the street, on my driveway. Yeah. Mash buttons. Oh, that cat's so cute. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So cute. I like that coloration and style. Okay, anyway. No snow yet. Okay. East Canada here. Pretty snowy and extremely cold. I buy that. I've never been to Canada, but yeah. Over in Maryland, it was snowing this morning and now it's pouring rain. Ooh. Well, be careful out there too with that. Even, like, rain can be rough too, so be careful. Alright, so the question is, do we just keep going with the story? Like, should we just progress the story, go get Jin Sakai's armor? We could always do the tales afterwards. What do y'all think? Hey, no boo. Don't have an econo, so I don't have to shovel. Oh, my dude, I'm jealous. I'm not looking forward to that. We were playing the how do you arrange the car game. Like, we don't have a gigantic driveway, but it is a larger driveway. Oh man, Fox Den out of the gate. Let's do it. It is a driveway that fits more than 2 cars. The house does not require that much driveway, so 0 idea why there's this much driveway, but that's what we have. So it's the trying to figure out the best configuration to put the cars to make shoveling the easiest. Yeah, it's not a puzzle I like doing. I'd like Canada. They're pretty. Walk through 4. Ooh, hey. We do have forests. I know people don't believe that in New Jersey for some reason, but we do. Straight up do. Armor sounds cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get Jin's armor. Oh, okay. Did you stay? No, you didn't stay because you don't want my pets. You don't want my affection. You don't want my love. Oh, now I'm all muddy. Okay, well. Fabulous. Yeah, it's funny. I'm gonna get the Sakai armor, but I bet I'm going to want to just keep using Gosaku's armor. Oh, that's right. We got a new sword thingy. It's so pleasant to watch. Yay! Thank you. I'm glad I am too. Mash buttons. This is as was pointed out the other day. Like, This is literally a game that, like, I didn't think I was ever going to play. I didn't think I'd have interest in it. Like, you know, the open world kind of wigged me out. The fact that, like, you know, it was like Soulsborne light, I would say for sure. Style combat, definitely light. Because the Soulsborne games require far more skill, I'd say. I think there is skill to this game, but it's just they're different. They're very different. This game's a little more forgiving than those games, especially in terms of like when you die, how it's like you don't have to go and collect stuff, and you know what I mean. Like you don't, there isn't as much loss from it, which helps with it being open world, I think. But they this was a game literally that I was just not going to buy. Like I was like, no, I don't need to buy this. No, I wasn't like super interested in it, honestly. Like, I mean, I was, but I was like, it's not for me. I'm not going to enjoy it. But then I was like, all right, I'm going to go for it. And I did. And honestly, like, so freaking glad that I did. Wait, did I not do this haiku? Oh, we're getting a fox and a haiku. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is where the Jersey Devil lives. Yeah. Yeah. Where do people think the Jersey Devil lives? Reflect on rebirth. Oh, this is so beautiful. On rebirth. See what's looking back. Hey, Mr. Yasmin. Hey, Corey. How are ya? A journey awaits? Oh, rebirth. A journey awaits. I like that one. Sparring in the wind. Hey, Vic. How are ya? Jersey was one of those neat cryptids. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. What's goody? It's snowing by me, so we're hunker down here. Prepping for incoming shoveling at some point. Yeah. Gonna make pizza tonight. Very excited. That's like snow day traditions. I kind of like... Oh, Wizard Run likes to see what's looking back. Journey awaits. Ripley was here earlier, yes. You're stuck at work? Oh man, is it snowing by you? Lakume13, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Alright, let's go with see what's looking back. I'm down for that. A welcome escape from all. Oh, you work at Hudson Yards? No way. I only saw that maybe like last year, all the changes they had made to that area. It's like kind of incredible, honestly. See what's looking back. Sit beneath the golden shroud. See what's looking back. By next week it'll be 50 and raining. Oh yeah. But not before tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Friday's low for us is going to be 9. I was like, I'm not ready for 9. Folk in Canada are laughing at me right now with my fear of 9. But yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Gilded armor splashed with red. See what's looking back. You welcome escape from all. See what's looking back. How is the Javits doing? Are they continuing construction on that? Rebirth is what we're working on. See what's looking back. Gilded armor. But then rebirth, well, it's a good initiative. Let's try went down the drains after Johnson. That's good. That's good. Question. See what's looking back. Gilded armor splashed with red. Kind of like that. National Guard's there, dude. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm looking forward to the construction being completed on that building for New York Comic Con purposes, of course, when we can have those, which hopefully will be in the future. On FX and Fargo creator making Alien series for Hulu. Well, it seems like it's gonna be on Earth, and like I'd prefer my Alien series to take place in space, so it's kind of not starting on the best footing for me. Corey, I love that. Okay, see what's looking back. What are we doing here? Gilded armor splashed with red. Let's go with that. I'm making my own haiku here. It's a mess. See what's looking back. Gilded armor splashed with red. Wash the fear away. Ooh. Who's looking back? Armor splashed with red. Cleanse yourself from pain. See what's looking back. Armor splashed with red. Replaced what was lost. I like one of these two here. What's going on over here due to the related building up? See what's looking back. Armor splashed in red. Cleanse yourself from pain. Okay. Alright, two for wash and one for cleanse. Is that the voting right now? Oh, the pain. Is that what folk are saying? Wash the fear away. I'm gonna go with this. There we go.
See what's looking back. Gilded armor splashed with red. Wash the fear away.
Nice. The headband of rebirth. A new upgrade can be purchased by visiting the armorer. Oh. Wait, what? Are you just telling me about that? Just in general? Don't I know that already? I don't know. Okay. We're headed towards... Jeez, me. Oh my gosh, I'm doing that thing again. Don't touch this. This thumb is bad. It's doing bad things. Okay. The headband of poorly handled comic events. I enjoyed Rebirth for what it was and what the promise of it was. It's just everything that came after kinda just fell apart. Oh, look at that! Look at how pretty that is! Don't you want to just walk down that road? Do you not want to walk down that road? I want to walk down that road. Ah, Wizard of Wen, I totally agree. Okay. Yeah, we look very fetching here. Oh my gosh, me. Oh, do we have to go down that road? Yay! Yeah. I don't want to walk down that rod. I would like to be here right now. Oh, this place is so gorgeous. I hope the Headless Horseman isn't down that road. Me too. Alright. I think we're turning this way. I'm just kind of... I guess I could have, you know, done that, and then I have some winds to help me out here. Guide me, winds. Hey! I made the promise of bears has come true. Okay, we killed a bear. That bear didn't run from me that time, so it's fine. I mean, I did attack him first, but, you know what? I don't forget. I don't forget what that other bear did to me. That was a totally different bear, though,
Home
so
village.
probably should.
Home.
Are you the bearer of bad news? You know it. I can't even imagine what this game must look like on the Pro or even the PS5. Ugh. Is it as gorgeous as I assume it is? Ooh, what? Oh, have I gotten that? I wonder. I have not. If not, that's okay. He was just looking for his picnic basket. Well, he looked in the wrong place.
Let's go, Nobu.
Alright. Ooh. Again, I still wish I could get the music thing working. However, the, like, silence here is kind of beautiful. Honestly. I can't distinguish it from real life. I would be happy to have that problem. That's a great problem to have. Ooh, look at the light on the trees! Jeez. I love how peaceful this game can be sometimes. It can literally just be one of, like, it could be a super difficult experience, or it could just be something, like, just beautiful. I just love the sound of just the trees. Ooh, and we're in a bush. True the peaceful, you can. I know something's gonna happen. I'm doing a mission, so it's like it has to. Where are you, Jin? Oh, there you are. I love the way he sits on the horse. It really makes everything picturesque and awesome. Alright. Let's go find out about the Sakai armor. Who I'm gonna have to fight, or... Oh! Well, I get why they set up camp here. Seriously, it's gorgeous.
No
I
sign of
probably shouldn't
Mongols.
bring my horse in here. I feel like that's disrespectful. But there is a fire going. Does anyone else think that that's weird? I do. Oh, Jokerzilla, I agree.
Where is it?
Hey, our creator.
How dare you! Oh, young master.
Oh.
I feared you were dead.
I came as soon as I could. It's good to see you, Yuriko.
You look tired. Are you hungry?
Not now, thank you. The Khan's army must have marched past here. Have you had any trouble?
A few bandits. Nothing I can't take care of.
I've come for my father's... my armor.
You refused to wear it at Komoda Beach.
A lot has changed since then.
I sold that shit.
I hid it somewhere safe.
I have tried Among Us. I have. Yeah, I probably should have had it where the hat comes off.
These old bones.
Hang on. You're right about that. Let's we'll put on a different hat. It doesn't really match our outfit. That kind of does. This is somehow worse. Like, this is worse. I don't know why. Maybe it's the little grass dooders sticking up off the top. Ooh. I didn't realize how, like, wide that one was. I like that. Like how, like, they have varying sizes. That's cool. Looks like I've got some updoots on my forehead that way. Nope. Ooh. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, alright. Oops. What was the one that actually goes with this? Oh, it like does and it doesn't. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. Gosaku all. We could. Oh yeah, I do have to upgrade my Gosaku armor in order to get that helmet, but I've been slowly upgrading things so that like when things get tough, I have an upgrade I can do.
He's at the cemetery.
That makes sense.
What's he doing there?
Tending the grounds, gathering plants for my poisons.
He doesn't go with the
Keeps
outer. You're
vermin
right.
Out of our food stores.
Have I
I'm
played
glad you're not
Hades?
alone.
No.
What about
I'm not always a big fan of
Alive.
roguelikes,
The
so
Mongols captured him at
maybe
Komoda,
I'll give it a shot.
but we freed him.
Others
It'll probably
survived, and they're
I think
helping
it's on
you?
sale, or
A
maybe it
few.
will be. I don't know.
Lady Muscle.
Good. She's been fighting alongside the boys since she was knee-high.
You'll have to tell me more about that someday.
But it's just the two of you?
A few others. Sensei Ishikawa.
I haven't seen him in years. Does he
Music.
still act like he's the only one who knows how to do things?
Half the time he's right, but his aim is unmatched.
He would certainly agree.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
I wish I could stay, but I hear you're taking good care of Yuriko.
You've got that backwards, my lord.
Daichi, help me get the Sakai armor.
Go. I should pay my respects.
Okay, let's pay our respects. Let's press F. Ah, I should just follow this path instead of just running through the fields. Hey, Trappy, how are ya? Oh, that's awesome. Is that up? Is that new? I'll have to check it out. Ooh. Oh, am I making a haiku? What the hell? Oh no, it's haiku time again. I wasn't prepared for a second haiku. I mourn my father. Leaves shade my father. This one seems like a little less esoteric. It's more just kind of straightforward. What is this? Sorry. Light for my father. I kind of like one of these two. Leaves shade my father. Or light for my father, as opposed to I mourn my father. It's no, I'm the question. Haiku 2 Electric Boogaloo. Haiku me, please. I whop you in the mouth with a haiku. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Pete Holmes used to do these sketches, and they had like Charles Xavier firing the X-Men, and there's one with Gambit. It's hilarious. The Nightcrawler one's also fantastic. Seems more remembrance. I like that too, yeah. Alright, let's do that. Light from my father. Nice, Trappy. Very nice. Okay. Light from my father. His grave close. His soul distant. Light for my father. We used to meditate here. Light for my father. I fought hard to return home. Light for my father. We used to meditate. Here. I think I like the grave one. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not feeling these two too much. Let's go with this one. Light for my father, his grave close, his soul distant. Now I am alone. Oh, that's sad. All things pass away. This old tree lives on. Well, that would have been good with the leaves, right? Maybe the all things pass away? Light for my father. His grave close, his soul distant. This old tree lives on a little bit of everything. We got a little smattering of haiku bits. A haiku sequel, The Electric Boogaloo, a profit machine. You totally did, our creator! Very nice! Very, very nice. Okay, let's do that.
Light for my father. His grave close, his soul distant. This old tree lives on.
All right. We wrote a haiku. All right. Wow. I really thought there was going to be more to this. I thought we were going to have to, like, fight somebody, but I guess it's more solemn, more reverent. Game, why you gotta be so pretty? Why you gotta be like this? I mean, like, shh. Oh, good night, Corey. Oh, that's okay. Hey, I dig the fact that you're being responsible and getting some sleep, so keep at it and we'll see you soon. Stay safe out there. Oh, look at the petals on the steps. Oh, man. If only, like, trees could just do this naturally. Just have this many flower petals to fall all the time. Would very much like that. Very, very much. Totally down. What a disaster and a mess it would be, but hey, totally worth it, I think. Okay. Where are we going? My home rocks with 2 X's.
The armor's inside, my lord.
Thank you, Taichi.
Nice. Thanks for keeping up the house, everybody. That's freaking awesome. Well, here we go. What are you gonna do, Jin?
Jin,
Oh.
help me.
Hey, Crim Shade. Oh.
Young master?
Are you alright?
Yes, just lightheaded. For a moment, I thought you looked...
Face us, coward!
Get inside.
Alright, warned by the greatest samurai of the Sakai clan. Now for me to totally ruin everything. I hope he sanitized that mask first. It's fine.
Are you cowards? His sword!
I can't wait to check out armor dies for this. We were both going for it there. Oh, my health is bad. I don't know why every once in a while my brain's like, yellow is health. No, it's not. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Yuriko!
I still think I like Gosaku's armor better, but hey, you know what? This is my thing, right? This is my armor. Hey Yeti, hey KT8, how are you guys? By the way, I just want to point out, when I say guys, I use that for everybody.
Is Yarikawa giving us trouble again?
The Yarikawa
If bugs you,
rebellion
let me
was
know,
20
but
years
I use
ago.
that kind of just across the
Those
board.
men were with
I
the
call Danielle
Mongols.
that.
Of course. Seeing you like that, I'm still shaken up. I need to catch my breath.
By the lake. Your favorite tree.
Yes. Come.
You
Dude,
said
man.
earlier you've been making poisons.
Keeps the vermin out of our rice.
Can you make it stronger? Enough to kill a man?
No one deserves that.
Whoa!
The effects in larger doses are ugly.
No way. Look at this. I can actually take pictures of it now. How's the Ronin life treating you in this game? Not too bad. Giving me rage and headaches. Oh no! I hate when games give me headaches. Either it's from the frame rate or just from some of the visuals, or like honestly sometimes it's on the camera motion depending on if it's first person or not. Oh, I hate it. Hate it.
Good.
I would like to be here. I would like to go here.
My lord.
The Vivid looks so beautiful, but there's something more realistic about these colors here. Like that this almost seems attainable. Like I could actually visit this place.
Sit with me a moment. Poison has never been the Sakai way.
No Sakai had to fight the Mongol Empire. I need every weapon we have. Tsushima can't afford anything less.
The Mongols have changed you, young master.
The world has changed.
Mother taught me about plants that heal, others that harm, even kill. But they must be consumed. How will you poison the invaders?
A blowgun and dots.
What?
I've read of their use by a Genji warrior who studied with monks from the west.
Genji.
Will you help me?
Promise me you'll remain the good man I know.
Oh, Yeti,
promise.
that's so sweet. Thank you.
I've looked after your every need since your mother carried you. I won't stop now.
All I need is something to make a blowgun.
Used to be plenty of reeds downriver, near the old crossing. Remember? You and your little friend gathered them to make little boats.
Ryuzo and I. We spend all day reenacting the
Oh,
battle of Gunnoa.
Ryuzo.
Be careful, Jin. The invaders have an outpost there now.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon with reeds.
I'll wait for
Don't
you here.
die. Okay? You're like old. Dang. Let's take the boat. Wait, what? What? Did I do that from bowing? No, that must have just been random. Maybe. That was cool. Bowing at the sign. Bowing at it all. Ripley is the true host. Ooh! I'm an undersea photographer now. Haha, add that to the resume. Is the moon spirit around? Watch out, you don't want someone to kill it and then have your girlfriend become the moon spirit. Throw bomb in. That is what Breath of the Wild has taught me. Oops. Sort of fell in the water there. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's bamboo. Hi, I'm back. Can I do it again? Bow? Yay! Oh, it is! It is because I bowed! Neat. Alright. This lady's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm not, definitely not just taking a picture of you sitting here in this picturesque manner. Why would I do that? Don't be weird. Okay.
Go on. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel like you won't be. I was gonna call Nobu, but I feel like this might not be the best place for him. I don't know. We'll find out. She's like, what's a picture? I'm like, oh no, I just proved I'm a time traveler. Ooh. Secret boat supplies. I wonder if we go to those mountains. Ah. This game's so pretty. It makes me sigh.
Yuriko was right. Mongol outpost.
Okay. Defeat the Mongols, destroy the black powder cache, eliminate the war camp general, recover banners, kill enemies with longbows. Okay. That we can. Do I want to? First of all, I have 0 charms on this. This is dope looking. However, I'm definitely going to go Taliori's. If I need to use my longbow. Watch a series of Tiffany tracking time mucking up, or series of time tracking Tiffany mucking up time and space. Yeah, that's pretty much how it would go. You do not want me having time travel. I would try to just make it better. I'd be like, okay, hang on. I'll fix it. And then she fixed nothing. Hot! I'm really glad we dyed this armor. I wasn't feeling it, and now I'm very much all about it. Very much all about it. Okay. There's a Doge. Definitely see Doge. What does Doge see me? Yeah, those guys are all like, what happened? I'm like, don't worry about it. Ooh, this tree's pretty. Okay, don't get distracted. And now for them to find all the bodies. There's only 2 bodies. There's like not enough bodies to find. Somehow I believe you're trying to fix the past what caused the Black Death. Yeah! Yeah, that sounds accurate. Let's all pretend like that guy somehow didn't hear me land on this tent. Hot. I mean, this is kind of working out for me. I just don't know if I want to switch it up. Changed my mind. Alright, everybody come out. That guy is probably the war general. I'm gonna guess. I'm going to... Maybe? And there's more of this area. Oh, there's definitely more of this area. Okay. Okay. And I don't know if you noticed, I haven't been picking up any more heavy arrows. Got a couple of paybacks on those. Her episode would just end with her just going, just get your shit together, people. That is very accurate to me. I knew that was not going to work. I don't know why I went for it. However, I did get back onto that rock pretty rapidly. So yay for me. Whoop, whoop, who sees me? That guy sees me? Oh, does Doge see me? Alright. Shit. Will big guy come outside? Who knows? Oops. Stupid wood thing being in my way. Crap. Yeah, you really can't see me on the other side of this tent, which is awesome. Less awesome is the fact that this dude won't come out of this tent. And away we go! How far will they go? We'll find out. I made a mess here. I've made a mess! Oh, but they didn't really follow. Okay, there's the war general. Okay. Okay. Where is the majority of folks? Yeah, Kudasai doesn't matter here. Ah, it's already over? Yeah, I didn't kill anybody with it. Bird dog? What is it? Bird dog? It's fine. I should have done it over there. Damn it. Ooh, supplies. Ooh, things. Okay. Hang on. Can I get up here? Where's this guy going? Let's find out. Oh, I didn't assassinate him! Oh, I didn't kill him with that. Damn. Iron, no, I missed you. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Whoop. Oh, crud. That was not me jumping to the rock at all. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, I really wish I had the ghost thing now. I should have waited. No, it's fine. Everybody run away. I keep them so low on arrows. I mean, I can. I've been using them quite a bit. I just wish I wasn't. Can I go in here? Whoops, whoops, whoops. No. No. Can I go in here? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's go in here. Anything for me to take? Those guys got like a straight up bed. Damn. He's also missing his head. It's kind of... Looks like a delicious cake. Oh, yeah. I can see it. We should eat it. We'll just eat the tent. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Got one of the banners. There's definitely, there's black powder kegs around. I wonder if I can try and lure these guys over to them. I'm all hanging out over there. Who sees me? Oh, that guy. That one guy. Okay. This guy's just looking at me. He's like, uh-huh, I see you over there. I'm like, could you not? Yes. There we go. Okay. I need some arrows. That guy's fine. That guy's doing great. I wouldn't worry about him. Would not worry about him. Oh, hey, I have arrows. Where did I get arrows from? I don't know. But those don't help me necessarily. Alright. Okay, okay, hang on. Oh, there was bees. There's like so many different ways I could do this. I love it. I love it. Alright, so I'll do it the lamest way possible by like running around like a noob. And, you know, a word nobody uses. Just the one? Oh wait, hang on. All right. Hooray! Okay. I forgot that slaughtering got it up so fast. Shh, I'm inside. I have to kill this guy through the door. That'd be great. Open the door. Haha! Okay. Alright, there are some folks up there. Ooh, wind chime? No, 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 wind chime, wind chime. Okay. Can slaughter plenty of people, can't get a wind chime. There we go. Alrighty. I guess I could have, how would I have gotten up to that? I guess from there. Yeah. Alright, hang on. Whoop! Nope. Nope. There we go. And let's try this. just drop down behind this rock immediately. That guy's like, I see you. 1,000% I see you. I'm like, do you? Yeah, no, he does. He definitely does. Did we kill everybody yet? Whoop, whoop. No, no. Well, that guy's like right there. Okay. Ooh, arrows. Ooh, supplies. Ooh, things. Just hide over here. Shh. I could stand off, but let's not. Let's see what we can do. I see you. That's totally it. Hey, Fester Alex, how much to donate for ComicPop plays Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I played Magic the Gathering. That was my thing. When did I pick up all of these arrows? I don't really care. Is that guy coming up here? What is he trying to do? What is his end goal? His end goal is totally quitting and giving up on everything. Got it. Solid goal. Yugi, oh no. I wish I'd said that. Yeah, except there's strategy, but there's also a level of luck to it. I don't know how you feel about that. I think that guy has a helmet on. It's impossible to tell. Wow, I whizzed that. But I didn't whiz that one. At the end of the day, that's what matters, right? Right? Why am I have the worst posture ever? I don't know. Yeah, nobody's coming to a little like. All right, I got ghost mode ready. Feel like I should wait and use it in the other. Oh, there's 4 guys there. Is that how many guys there are? Hang on. How can we do this? How can we do this? Do we use a wind chime? Do I wait for the other section? What's my plan here? What is my plan? Ooh. Yeah, there's 4 guys here. Can I get them all? I don't think so. It is me, so never forget that. Yeah, I feel like I can't. Hang on, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go over to the other section. Hey, Greenfishes! Thank you so much for your resub. Holy crap! Thank you for resubbing with a T1 sub. For jeez, bees. Thank you for subbing for 30 months, dude. That's nuts. That's nuts. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this so I can read this appropriately. Saying we've made it to the big 3-0. 2020 has been insane. Yeah, my dude. To say the least, but the one thing that remains the same is the quality of Tiff streams. Thank you! I appreciate that. It's 10 out of 10 quality. We're not playing Cyberpunk. I wish I was able to hop in more often. Hey, that's okay, man. Life happens. Life happens. But I'm glad I can still find my way here. We are 2. I hope everyone has a happy holiday. Thank you so much. I do too, for you guys as well. Yeah, 2020 was rough, and I know we have high hopes for 2021, but I think we need to keep it in perspective that, like, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better and better, but, like, it's not like January 1st, it's gonna be like, ta-da, and maybe it is. Like, maybe January 21st, it, like, we develop money growing trees or something. I don't know. Or, like, you know, we find the answer to infinite happiness. But yeah, 2020 has been rough, but I had some good times for sure this year. And I think that's the thing to really try to note down is, like, maybe you didn't have, like, the most exciting and, like, crazy moments and, like, go places or whatever, but, like, there were small moments that gave you some happiness, I hope. So focus on those. Thank you, Grievoushes, for your incredible support of our streams, of YouTube, ComicPop as well, just the whole thing. Thank you for that. Subdance it out. 2020 was the gas leak year. Exactly. We're like community. Oh, yeah. Gersh, thank you for your cheers. Like, also, by any slim chance, have you or Sal taken a look at Wolverine Black, White, and Blood? It's really good new anthology. But, like, yes, in fact, we had it, and then I almost bought it again, thinking I hadn't bought it, and Sal was like, you already bought this. I was like, oops. Yeah, that's me. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the song is that I'm doing, but thank you again, Grievoushish. Grievoushish, thank you for your cheer again, saying, what do you think of issue 1 or today's issue? I haven't read issue 2 yet, but I dig it. I like, as I said, like, when we're talking about Off the Rack, like this, the Harley book, the Black, White, and Red Harley book, I like it when they give artists, like, a little bit of confinement sometimes. I think that could be really good for their creativity. So for me, of course, like, the art stuff, like, the art is, like, the standout for me. I'm a do it.
And in the frozen
3 might be my limit, apparently. Gersh, thank you for saying the Joe Kubert art in the first story was first issue was fantastic. First story of the first issue. My brain turned that into, like, all one thing. I don't know why. Splash page was stunning. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. The Kuberts still have it. Straight up. They still got it. For reals. There's a reason there's a Kubert school. I know it's really because of their dad, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ah, Patzer! Yeah, we talked, this past week, we talked about, the announcement stuff. We did, like, more of a pop culture news, comic-related, Off the Rack. Patzer, thank you for your cheer. Thank you for that support. And thank you for the host. Similar note, did you guys see the new Batman Black and White? Not yet. No. I have a couple of those. Sometimes I'll pick those up, especially when you see them, like, in dollar bins, or you see, like, collections of them for cheap. Sometimes I'll grab them then. My favorite version of, like, seeing the artist's black and white art, where it's like, you know, like the inks or pencils, is when they do, like, those big oversized, like they did for Witches. Like, I have a really big oversized issue, or version of the first issue, and, like, it's gorgeous. Is it hard to display? For sure, but I love seeing the art so large. Like, it's great. Now, not all art should be seen large. Not all art is developed in order to be printed that big, so it doesn't always work out, but I do love it when it is. Alright, what do we got? You wearing a helmet? Is there somebody, like, right next to me? No, okay, cool. I can't tell if this guy's wearing a helmet, so I'm just gonna go for a heavy arrow. That guy was definitely wearing a helmet. Excellent. Whoop, 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 whoop. No. No, you didn't see anything. You just ghosts. Ha! See what I did there? Anyone gonna read that alien book? I mean, I'm sure we'll check it out, but like again, you know Sal's not excited about the art. Ow! I deserved that. This guy is so mad at me right now. Yeah, okay, okay, alright, I get it. You're upset. I'm a jerk. I'm the jerk here, I get it. Uh-huh. Hell yeah! Do more shot. Yes, I did. He also indicated post our interview, that was happening, but didn't say for certain. It was like after the interview he kind of indicated that might be a real thing, but I didn't pry, so that was not a surprise necessarily. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he was getting at that. Yeah, he was getting at that. Just thank you for your cheer. Hang on, let's in the armpit. Ew, they went through his face! And then I put him in the fire. Jin Sakai, my dude, you are vicious. Just thank you for your cheer. Saying, any thoughts on the announcement from the Game Awards? The arc animated series has a really stacked cast of actors. I honestly missed all of the announcements. We were watching a movie at the time. And so like I missed them all except for, oh, what did I see that I was like kind of excited for? There was something. Damn it, what the hell was it? Oh, it's gonna bother me. There was like I think it was a sequel? Was it a sequel? Oh wait, hang on. I'm a jerk. Oh, they're hitting me. I rolled through the fire. That's baller. Hang on, I'll look those up in a second. Because I do want to remember what it was. There was like a real like, what kind of moment for me. Whew! Man. Okay, Gosaku's armor. Kind of feeling better about this, honestly. Hadn't been loving it, but kind of dig it. Sephiroth is all you remember. Hey, Raven! Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let me look this up real quick. Game Awards announcements. Mass Effect, right? Ah, Back for Blood. That was the thing that I literally was like, holy crap. Also, I can't believe they're making another Perfect Dark. That was the other thing. I was like, really? All right. But Back for Blood, a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, created by the team that made Left 4 Dead. Yes. Please and thank you. Take my money now. Like, for sure. Very excited. Very excited for that. That got me. That got me real good. I saw they were making an Evil Dead game as well. Yes. Yes, Ashley will return. Ashley Williams returns in Evil Dead the game. I think they've made Evil Dead games before. Is that right? Am I making that up? Am I making that up? And they are making another Dragon Age game. So, yeah. Also Vin Diesel starring in Arc 2. I feel like Vin Diesel is just down for whatevs. Hey, Eat Codes! How are you doing? Literally, I feel so freaking bad. Every time you go live, we're doing like a show or we're shooting for something and I'm like, I can't watch this, but I want to. So I check you out later on in video on demand. Been enjoying the Assassin's Creed and the cooking. That's probably my favorite. Alright. Alright, hang on, let's... Wait, is this one of those places where I might want to check with my traveler's gear first? Make sure I don't, like, blow up something that I might want to pick up? Like the banner? Like a banner that I'm totally missing? Shop Smart! Shop S-Mart. It's a really good Evil Dead game. Yeah, okay, there was one, I thought. Well, I don't think you're getting another Fable game. But maybe. But maybe! Let's just say but maybe, okay? But maybe. How's the weather? Oh, it's awesome. I haven't looked outside in like an hour and a half, but when I started this stream, it had been snowing for maybe 30 minutes. There's already a coating on the roads, the driveway, the everything. So, yeah, we're just kind of hoping it's not as much as they think it's going to be, because that would be baller. There we go. And I got records. Excellent. See, this is why I gotta put that traveler's outfit on. I hope you all have a garage. Oh, we do not. We do not. I was saying earlier that we had to play the where do we put the cars in the driveway game, because we have as Rob could attest, we got a tiny ass house, which we very much like our home, but the driveway is proportionally larger than the house. Like there's way more room for cars that would not be used by the household of this size. So it's always like, okay, how do we stack the cars so that we can access them and maybe not have to shovel quite as much? Yeah, it doesn't really work out, but like I think it mentally makes us feel better. It's all about that placebo effect. For sure. How are you guys doing? Are you guys getting hit with anything? Did you already get this? I don't know where the storm came from at all. I just knew it was coming for us. Car Tetris is always fun. Always. Always. We always lose. Ah, thanks, Regis. Thank you for your cheer. Saying the animated series has Gerard Butler. Doesn't surprise me. Malcolm McDowell. Does not surprise me. Elliot Page. David Tennant. Alan Tudyk. Carl Urban. Jeffrey Wright. Russell Crowe. And Vin Diesel. It looks like they just hit up the, like, folk who nerds love but don't get enough work list, which I am so down for. I love Carl Urban so much. Dude's awesome. Jeffrey Wright, man, like, I'm so glad I checked out the first season of Westworld, because like I am stoked for everything he's doing. I'm stoked that he's playing Uatu. I'm stoked that he's you know, being Gordon. It's awesome. As long as I'm thinking of the right person. Yeah, not as bad. But it's just snowing all day. Oh, crap. You guys are in the midst. Damn. Do you guys have a garage? Because, like, it makes a difference. I was gonna insult. I like Frank, but man, his drive is larger than his house. That's what it feels like. Vin Diesel, not enough work, does not compute. Well, have a solid work, like good work. Vin just says yes to things. I feel like he needs someone to edit him. It's like Nick Cage. Here's just thank you for your chair saying Vin Diesel plays the 24th century neck pilot and freedom fighter named Santiago. It's no matter what, he'll just be playing him. He doesn't tend to morph into his roles as much, maybe as the Iron Giant. Technique point earned. And we got gold. Nice. We don't get too much of that. I love these little shots. I like him waking up Nobu. Hey, like it's his fault that they're asleep. We do. We got stuff in it. Oh no! It's just an extra room when you get down to it. I would totally, if we had a garage, you know for sure I'd have crap in there. And it would be like legit just like bullshit. Like, put that in the garage. Just put that in the garage. I feel like nothing's in the garage because it's just all crap. There's a storm going on stateside. Yeah, we're getting hit with like a bit of a... They're calling it a blizzard. I don't know. I'm always hesitant to like use words like that. But we are getting hit with some snow. It's been traveling across the states. Depending on where you live, you might be getting a bunch of snow or a bunch of rain. Either way, you know, we're looking forward to the inevitable power outage that we'll be having. So, you know, fun times. Oh, thanks, Crimshade. I have to have more blizzards, the ice cream. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. Return to Yoriko. Okay. I can totally do that. We did 2 birds, 1 stone there. Which is way better than another thing. That has similar numbers in it. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to be on this side of the river. Nobu, back over the river. I don't know where I'm going. I'm sorry. You only had 1 to 2 inches? Or 1 to 2 blizzards. Ah. 14 to 18 inches. I really hope we don't get that much. I really hope that they're just wrong about the accumulation. That's been known to happen. They get us all, like, riled up, and then it's not that bad. Although, I don't know if it was last year, or maybe it was the year before that, but, like, they underplayed a snowstorm. They're like, it's gonna be fine. It's, like, whatever. And it was, like, horrific. I think that was a couple years ago. And, like, it was so bad. And, like, everyone was at work. And then it started just heavily snowing. I remember trying to get home in that. Not a good scene. Not a good scene. Wade! Thank you so much for the host. Appreciate that. Yeah, people were trapped. Oh, did I just ride past her? Whoops. Red, I agree. It's a perfect juxtaposition. 2 years? There you go, Chem Dog. I would like to put on... I'll put on my Sakai armor. But I'm gonna take the mask off so that we can... Oh, the October 2006 blizzard. Oof.
Yuriko?
You get another one in October.
Excuse
Too.
me, Master.
Snowloween.
You caught me thinking about Lord Sakai.
I try not to do that.
Josh, thank you so much for the host.
He loved you in his way.
Enough of the past. We have a blowgun and darts. All I need now is the poison.
Hey Flash, how you doing?
Of course, young master. Come with me.
Jin, that was like this chick's having a hard time and Jin's all like, bitch, get to work. Like
Plants and herbs for ointments. And poison. It kills vermin within moments.
Make it strong enough for the invaders.
all right.
It's nice to ride with
Hey
you.
Purifier.
You and Lord Shimura taught me to ride. On that runt pony.
You
Chem
sat
Dog.
so tall and straight in your little saddle. Like you were the shogun himself.
How's the snow there? I haven't checked in a bit. I have not checked in a minute.
Oh no, little Jin.
What's so funny?
I just remembered it was out here you nearly killed your uncle.
What?
What?
You were 3 or 4. The poor man was trying to teach you how to hold your wooden kodachi. You wanted to chase butterflies.
I know the story. My uncle's black eye took weeks to heal.
Lord Shimura and your father laughed so hard, I fear they'd both choke to death.
I don't remember my father's laugh.
He lost his humor after your mother got sick.
Oh.
But you have your father's laugh.
So after 8 or so, okay.
Here we are.
I'll go some at and a campfire. You sleep out here?
Only when I spend the day foraging for plants. I'll look for the flowers we need.
Rest, Yuriko. I will get them for you.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna do a quick sub.
Hello. I just finished editing an episode of Back Issues and oh, I walked the fire, oops. And got me working on another episode that we gotta record. There's 2 I'm working on. There's one that's like horribly impenetrable, and then there's another one that is like the biggest book we could possibly do. So those are my options. I like the color setup to this. This looks nice. I should encourage everyone to wear white. It really stands out. Petir, or Pat Senior, or Pat Sir, thank you very much for your triangles. Oh crap! I'm abandoning Yuriko. Can't do that. I'm looking cool. What a pretty place. This is nice. This is very nice. Oop. No, I can't go up there. I have to climb stuff in this game. I ran through the fire a little bit. You just can't trust those horses on their own. Yeah, I know. And I don't even know which one's mine. I feel like they're all mine, right? It is homemade pizza night. Actually, literally, right before I was gonna sub in, I was gonna take the dough out of the fridge because it has to be like, not room temperature, but like it can't be really cold, or else it won't be as malleable. Oh shit. Sorry guys. Hey, I took out your sword by accident.
Swipe that on to the right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right?
This is pretty.
Isn't it?
Yeah, what a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Thanks, gang. See you later.
So I took the opportunity to go outside and measure the snow.
How is it?
We're almost at an inch.
Oh my god.
It's coming down. Patzer, thank you for your cheer. Hey, Daniele, how are ya? There's this black magic switcheroo. What are you talking about? I didn't go anywhere. Somehow the horses are still alive.
Don't eat the seeds, they're poisonous.
I'm not
What?
a child, Yuriko.
Oh, I know.
Why the hell would I eat the seeds, lady?
Remember how we gather flowers for your mother?
She arranged them for the little alcove at home.
Summer through the campfire and threw 2 of your firework bombs. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, my sticky bombs? Not my sticky bombs!
That should be enough. Bring them to me, young master.
I think it went to 4 inches here. I can't see the road from my apartment, so I don't know if I can drive tomorrow. We're supposed to get anywhere from 6 to like 15 inches. They're like, the news is sensationalizing like over a foot, but like you never know what's like sensationalism and what's accurate, honestly, at this point. So.
Your plants.
Ah, bye, codes.
Extract the seeds.
Gotta head out and eat dinner. Oh, what are you having? Is it? I bet it's gonna be awesome. If you're gone already, don't worry about it. But
Make sure the dose is strong.
It
thank
should
you
do
so
what you
much.
need.
Is that Sokka? It is. Oh my gosh,
done.
too cute. Too cute.
You're sure he came this way? The old woman has a camp around here somewhere.
Listen, someone's coming.
Stay there, Yuriko.
Stay down, Yuriko. I got this. Dies immediately.
Let's see if this poison works.
He will regret what he did to
Oh.
Sagame and the others.
Well, now we got a new
I just
thing.
want his head and the price that goes with it. How much farther? It's around here somewhere. Let me get my bearings. Hurry up.
Damn, I tried. Oh, dude, you want mercy? There's no mercy for you. There's no mercy in this dojo. Oh, hey, Emerald Fox, how are ya? Welcome,
young master?
traveler.
Don't
The
worry.
reader
I
wants
dealt
to
with
know
it.
what's your favorite pizza toppings. Cheese.
Sometimes I forget you're a grown man.
Seriously.
I forget sometimes
Like a plain
too.
pie. Ooh. A
We should
good
get back
plain
to this
pie can't be beat.
I'll stay.
Cannot be
I
beat.
need to straighten the place up.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Hush! You are not a child, and I'm old enough to take care of myself.
Ooh,
What other kinds of
sassy
poison
grandma.
do you make?
Always so impatient.
Yeah.
There is another. It causes confusion and rage.
Skywalker?
But the ingredients, what were they?
This one's going to
Trying to
accidentally make ranch dressing.
Sounds useful.
No, that was the poison apple!
You're a good horse, Nobu.
Are we doing the pie discussion again? It was like bacon and onion. That sounds good. Best part of New Jersey, there's 10 pizza places per block. Kid Wolf, yes! Absolutely! Seriously, there's no, like, lacking of pizza in this area at all. And it's like, if you don't like that pizza place, you go down the list till you find one you like. And it's not just like, you know, chain pizza places. Yeah, we got Domino's around here. There's a Papa John's. We actually still have like one Pizza Hut around here someplace. I think we also used to have a Little Caesars. Maybe. I don't know. But it's not only just that. We also have like all the like mom and pop kind of pizzerias, right? We also have like brick oven pizzerias. Yeah, there's something for everybody.
What?
Something for everybody.
Red leaves? No, it has petals. Ah, a flower. No, not that. Oh, mother, I wish you were here.
What difficulty level are you playing on?
Young master. Would you like something to eat?
It's a good question. Not the hardest
Fine,
one.
Yuriko.
For
I
sure,
just
not
need the
that one.
poison.
But not the easiest one.
You were trying to
Sounds like we're
remember the
I got the
ingredients.
Goldilocks zone here.
They were flowers. You remember them, don't you? The ones I planted at your family cemetery.
I remember washing the graves. Father made me hold buckets of water
Wizard
from
of
the
Wen,
lake.
we accept that
He
nomination
knew
proudly.
it would make you strong and teach you to respect your ancestors. Don't you remember the flowers, Jin?
Spider lilies.
That's right.
Nice. Let's find out if I can see what level I'm playing on. So you did sausage, pineapple, and jalapeno. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think pineapple on a pizza is a crime. Maybe that's just me. I do not think it's a crime. Let's see if maybe it'll tell me here. Medium. Wow, literally, I couldn't come up with the word medium. Like, it's not the hardest, it's not the easiest. It's the, yeah. Yep. Whoops. You just leave him without me, Nobu? Nobu's like, I'm going on this adventure solo. This is a solo Nobu
With enough
adventure.
spider lilies, you can craft a poison that makes rats go mad. Tear each other to pieces.
Why would you do that?
It's for a good cause. Just make it strong enough to work on men.
If you think it's necessary, I know exactly where to find what we need.
Anything hot? You know, like spicy stuff?
This part of the forest. I was
Nobu
here
wants to
when I
build a
was
pony type
child.
adventure. That's
After
fair.
Your mother passed away.
I refused to believe she was gone. So I ran from home and came here.
Your mother loved to
Aw.
take long walks here.
I searched until sundown. I kept shouting for her. But she was gone. And I was lost.
You were missing for 3 days. Nearly dead by the time your father found you.
I've never seen him so angry.
Angry at himself for failing to protect you.
Aw.
I've seen your father before countless battles. And he was never more worried than the sleepless nights he spent searching for his only son. Not
Oh.
much farther to the cemetery. I wonder what your father would make of the ghost.
He would disapprove. Like my uncle.
Don't be so sure. They argued often. Kazumasa thought your uncle too rigid, willfully blind to
Oh.
possibilities. Kazumasa had imagination.
Oh, interesting.
Imagination. My father?
You're like him in more ways than you know.
He's like, dude, he is like Luke Skywalker. And his uncle's like, you know, Uncle Owen.
Disrespecting the dead.
Stay here.
Got too much of his father in him. Yeah, we really haven't, like, fought anybody. Do I want to, though? Oh, there's a lot more dudes than I was anticipating,
Who will
so...
fight?
I did not mean to hit that, but I totally had my finger over it, and I thought about it, and now we're here, so we're just doing this. What am I supposed to do? I guess I roll? Like, what am I supposed to do on Frozen, basically? Oh, I died. Cool. Alright, so when you're in a duel, not a duel, when you're in a standoff, and then you get the second hit, can I move immediately? Because it doesn't seem like I can. Oh, do I want it? No, I don't want to test it again. I'm not going to test that. Is Nobu Amperu? Maybe. Alright, okay everyone, be honest. Who's in the mood for pizza now? I am, and I'm having that for dinner because, as a tradition, Sal and I got pizza dough from our local pizzeria, and that's what we're gonna have tonight. So we got the pizza dough, we got the sauce, we get the cheese, we're gonna bake up a pizza, and I'm super excited. Oh, it's the best part of when it snows. Okay. That's probably super helpful, having killed these dudes on these cliffs. I wonder if I can't try to get the rest of these. Aw, thanks, Danielle. Thank you. You must have a nice pizza stone. We do have a pizza stone. We actually also have a pizza peel. And what that is just that big wooden thing that you can, like, take it off. Like, we found out there was a restaurant supply store in our area a couple years ago. We went there and they had it for sale for, like, super cheap. So we grabbed one. It makes getting and taking the pizza out of the oven super easy. It's great. Just winning right now. She's got Sal making her food. No, 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 we're gonna make it together. But that's like part of the tradition, is we have to like make it together. So he's gonna wait. He's got the dough, he got the sauce. Yeah. You still work at a local pizza place? Nice. Hey, everybody, Boba, thank you for the host. Guys, good. Comic pizza? Oh, man. That is like literally like Sal is always down for pizza. I can go for pizza pretty much most of the time. Myself, honestly. Okay, no, right. I didn't think I could, but I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay. I'm gonna try and get these two dudes over here. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I have, hang on a second. I'm wearing my armor, which is fine. I have literally 0 charms on this thing right now. Like, what am I even doing? Look at this, the empty charm slot video over here. Like, check it out. It looks like it's like a game show kind of thing where it's like, you gotta go through the gates, up the mountain, and you'll be able to win this charm. No. Yeah, I do kind of like that one. Increased health and melee damage by a minor amount. It's nice that it's both of them. And yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go healing, maybe. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Surprised the snow isn't higher in my area yet. I'm glad it's not any higher than it is by me right now. Let's see where this guy comes to rest. What do you think? Can we do this? Alright, I screwed that up for sure. Let's leave! We're leaving! Marines! It's like, is this guy gonna follow me all the way up? Yeah, he is. Tree! No! Woo! And I'm out of there. Oh, you bastard! Yeah, that's right. Had the ghost thing up and everything, just needed one more, and you guys just couldn't let it go, could you? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hang on, I'm gonna be super professional now. Yep, there we go. There we go. Very professional. Should we vote on the official ComicPop pizza? What toppings would represent ComicPop? I think that's a fine question. I think that is a fine question. Yes, Danielle, everything you just said is accurate. And garlic. Add garlic to that and you've got Ben's pizza. Yeah, there you go. You just did. Uh-huh. Oh, there's like a thing there. That guy's okay. I wouldn't worry about him. He's doing great. He's doing good. Ethan likes peppers and sausage, I think. Or at least sausage. There's always something he wants. I don't know if it's peppers and onions. There's always something he offers that like he likes. Aw, Wizard of Wen, thank you for hanging out with us. Enjoy your food. Okay. I'll take it. That's all I wanted to do before. Was there a cricket? Did I pick it up? Did I pick it up? I'm trying so hard to remember what he likes on his pizza. I don't recall. Sal likes plain. He'll always prefer plain. Hey Bartson, we're talking about pizza and what kind of toppings you like. We talk about pizzas a lot on this channel. We talk about toppings a lot. Have we talked much about crust? What do you like? The Salzone. Oh my god, Jozilla, I kind of love that. I kind of love that. Oh, you're making pizza from scratch? Nice. We're making, for dinner, I'm going to be having a slightly less from scratch version of pizza where the dough and the sauce is from the pizzeria and we'll like bake it fresh at home, which is delicious and I'm very excited. Cannot wait. Thin crispy pizza for Kim Dog. Okay.
Why would we look for them here?
Isn't this where you used to plant them?
Oh, no, not here. It's been so long. They're in another cemetery. Your great aunt's branch of the family.
Is my princess in another castle? Like a good, thick, bubbly crust? You ever do another food video? Yes. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I would. For sure. I don't know where we would ever be able to put something like that because the fact is, as we've discovered, we're punished for having variety of content on YouTube, like on our channel. And so we're trying to not do that as much because as much as we want to make the shows we want to make just because we like making them, we'd also like to see the channel grow and be successful. Not that it's not already successful, because the fact is our community makes us successful and our community is frickin' baller.
Yuriko, do
but
you
we'd love to see
remember
it grow.
I was 5 or 6.
And right now, that's
I had
just
a
not
nightmare
what they
about this
want
forest.
us doing.
A fight.
It
So
wasn't a
I don't know where
nightmare.
that would go.
I told you it was to keep you calm.
That was real? I remember men shouting.
Our retinue
Nothing worse
was
than an
returning
uncooked
home
bottle
late
of pizza.
one night.
Yeah, that's you gotta have some
We were
crust there
ambushed by
for
Ronin.
sure, no matter
The
what.
Ronin must have been
thickness.
dangerous. My father's samurai were frightened.
Not of the Ronin.
The YouTube
Of
algorithm is
Kazumasa.
the greatest enemy
My father.
that I've
Why?
ever fought.
He and his samurai drove the Ronin off. But Kazumasa pursued them on foot. You could hear their screams. He returned to us just before dawn, covered in blood. Some of his own men mistook him for a demon of the forest. Do you recognize this lake?
We used to meditate here.
How you'd fidget.
You told me to pretend I was a rock.
Does
and
this
all I
lady
wanted
have
was to
memory issues?
swim.
I hope it's not sad. Please don't be
The view's
sad.
much better from the shore. Join me, young master. These old bones need a rest. This time you'll have to keep me from fidgeting.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, that sounds like a great calzone.
Some of my favorite memories happened at this lake.
Nobu, you're
Stopping
ruining the
a
moment, man.
child's fidgeting?
Your mother and I would come here when she was pregnant with you.
We should keep moving.
A grown man, and you still can barely sit still.
We can meditate again. After the war.
Oh,
Yes, young master.
oh, is she dying? No. No, just hang out with her. Don't be a fool, Jin.
The cemetery isn't far.
Feels much closer when you're not carrying water.
Pizza demands to be put in the oven. Thanks for stopping by, Bartson. Enjoy your pizza. I hope it's awesome and have a very good evening. The Serene Forest. I think it's aptly named.
How could they?
They may break stone, but they cannot erase the memory of these warriors.
Please gather the spider lilies. I can't bear to look.
This poor woman. Hey, Nobu. A cricket.
My aunt Matsu would weep at the condition of this place. Most of these warriors fell in the rebellion at Yariko. They deserve better than this.
Hey, we learned all about Yariko earlier. Okay, hang on. How close are we? Singing crickets needed to a new flute. Wait, did I learn a new one? Is there a way for me to, how do I set that? I did learn a new one! Shadows in the fog! Let's try it. Ooh. I like that. I'm like, this armor's really growing on me. Like, the Sakai armor really kind of, I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling it. Maybe I can't dye this, I wonder. If it has to be pure. Force of Serenity now! Right? Yes.
This is all I could find.
It's near the
It
Forest
is
of
enough to
Festivus.
make the poison, but I don't want our time to end.
The Shimura Cemetery isn't far.
With a view of the waterfall. Let's go, my lord.
Oh! Wow, how did I almost, like, miss this view? Holy crap. Look at this. Damn. It's so pretty. Oh, this tree. It's dope and, like, partially dead. I like that. It's not all dead, but some of it is dead. That's really cool. Okay. That was my favorite armor. The Sakai armor. At first I was kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. I really like Gosaku's armor. And I am now kind of digging Tadayori's armor now that I've dyed it. But I gotta tell you, the Sakai armor, the more I wear it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Looking forward to seeing how it'll level up and like what the options are for it. So gorgeous. Okay, let's leave.
Kazumasa, I do enjoy our rides together.
Did you say Kazumasa?
Did I? You ride with your father's grace.
Did you often go riding with my father?
Lord Sakai taught me to ride a horse.
Dude, you like my mom? Is something you want to share with the rest of the class there, Yoriko?
Quickly, Nobu.
Cause like, I'm happy to hear it. This is pretty. She really a ghost, right? Just trapped, doing the same things over and over again. It's like a Bob Ross painting. Just beautiful landscape and then big old tree right in the foreground. There it is. Creates the illusion of depth. Imagine visiting Japan eating their special limited edition snacks with that scenery. Oh, yeah, I want that. Who doesn't want that? I mean, he's not wrong about the depth thing. There's a beautiful picture there somewhere, but we're gonna move on. I just love the layers of lighting. Like, we're in an area of, like, shade. We can see in the distance
Careful.
the sun.
Mongols ahead.
Wait, I can
Setting.
mix the new poison for you.
And or possibly rising, depending on what time it is. I guess maybe it's rising. I think it was evening when we were meditating. Okay.
How does it work?
Oh, it's terrible. Causes madness. They'll turn on each other like wild beasts.
Good. Make it.
I'm giving them, like, zombieism. They're rage-infected zombies.
The poison is finished. Take it.
Hallucination dart. Oh, cool.
I'll stay here.
Affected enemies to turn against each other. Okay. Bonus 3 kill 3 enemies without being seen. Okay. Ah, but I've got my ghost thing up. Dang. Okay. Piss off, bird. why don't you go land someplace? That bird, like, exploded into feathers. Yeah, I want the other one to land on that perch as well. Of course, you couldn't do that for me. Alright, that's... Wait. Did I hear another one? Do they have 3 of these frickin' birds? That guy just found that bird. Dude, that bird! My bird's dead! It's my bird! Ah! Guy sounds pretty upset. Roar! Is that a bird up there? Yeah, it was. Damn. Okay. If I could get that 3rd bird without being seen, which is a tremendous if, honestly, that would give me my 3 ghost kills without being seen, and then, or 3 kills without being seen, and then I could also use the dart and even maybe use my ghost mode. Don't kill the little tweety bird. Well, that bird will get me destroyed if it had the opportunity. If it could, that bird would kick my ass. Hot. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, samurai, blah, blah, blah. Where'd that bird go? Crap, there's like a 4th bird. No, 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 no. Everybody chill. Time to go wild. I want to get rid of the last bird. That's all I got. And then I want to try out the poison. Oh, I could try out the poison right now if I really wanted to.
But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code and to ourselves.
The poison's just for now. After the Mongols are gone, I won't need it.
Oh, sure, Jin. Go, guys, go! You're doing great! Alright. Hi, bird. Oh no, that bird knows where I am. I really thought I was hitting the roll button, but I guess I didn't, even though I know I did. Even though we all know I did. Oops. Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, you like being blown up? I like it too. When I'm blowing you up. That bird wants revenge for his bird brothers. It does. Let me put this back on that, even though I know I don't have it. Oh, I'm completely out of arrows. But hey, I got those sticky bombs back. Hooray. So that poison stuff's pretty dope, honestly. Hang on a second. Let's throw on our traveler's attire. Just double check. Ooh, ammo. Okay. The bird is Rodan. Nice. Nice Rodan reference. Hey, what did you guys think of the last Godzilla movie? I don't think we ever really talked about it much when it came out. If you saw it. Chinzilla. Personally, I kind of dug it. Like, quite a bit. Kind of hate the fact that that one bird got away, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Just be sad in the knowledge that that jerk of a bird gets to live. Yodako's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Fine. Just having a nice time with me. Dug it. It was like destroy all monsters with a budget. It was alright. Glad I didn't pay for it. You didn't pay for it! What are you admitting to us? No. Sakai.
I thought we rid ourselves of those bandits.
There's like always more bandits. And I said this.
Not bandits, Mongols.
Oh, I couldn't see them from here. After all this, I'm worried about the Shimura cemetery, my lord. Would you check on it with me?
Of course, Yuriko.
I think this woman has dementia, honestly. And I'm not saying that in a jokey way. I mean that legit. Like, I think that that's what her character has. And that's very sad. Just ran HP. Okay, that's fair, Chem Dog. I'm not here to judge anyway.
No, Sakai.
A Godzilla verse? I'd be
This is the
down. I mean,
best day
they were
I've
trying to
had
make
since I
that with,
got to know Mikami.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
It was so long ago. You must have forgotten.
Did you bang my dad? Yeah, they're trying to do that with, like, King Kong as well, I think. Oh, we're here.
War hasn't touched this place.
All right.
Do you remember, young master? We'd pay our
Yeah,
respects to the
Drusilla, yeah,
Shimura
with you.
warriors buried here. Then spent the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
Are we haikuing? 3 haikus in one stream? My dudes, what are we doing? What are we doing? She totally banged Jin's dad. Emerald Fox 18, thank you for the follow, for hanging out with us. Very much appreciated. Haiku time. A haiku to commemorate you banging my dad. Reflect on impermanence. So that's interesting. Like in terms of like maybe memory. How like memory is not permanent at times. Unmoving mountain. It's a beautiful scene. Like this image, so pretty. Soaring ambition. Unbreakable walls. I think I like unbreakable walls and unmoving mountain. I'm all haiku'd out. You can't be. You gotta have one more haiku in you. You gotta rally and write the greatest haiku ever. I think I like Unmoving Mountain. Or maybe I do like Soaring Ambition. I don't know. Let's go Unmoving Mountain. Unmoving Mountain. But the works of men are frail. So that would have gone good with the Unbreakable Walls. Unmoving Mountain. Endlessly flowing water. Stones abide rushing water. Stone abides rushing water. I like the idea of the unmoving mountain and the water. So I think I want to go with one of those. Like the idea that like the mountain is like your mind and the moving water is like time and possibly disease that could wear away at it. Unmoving mountain, endlessly flowing water. Unmoving mountain, stone abides rushing water. How do I... There we go. Unmoving mountain, endlessly flowing water. Exactly. Exactly. So what do you think? Stone abides rushing water. The dude abides. Unmoving mountain, stone abides rushing water. Unmoving mountain, endlessly flowing water. I kind of like that. All right, let's go with that. Unmoving mountain, endlessly flowing water. Life flows into death. Oh, that's just sad. Moving mountain, endlessly flowing water. Life blooms and fades. Moving mountain, endlessly flowing water. Lords and clans vanish. I think we're somewhere down here. This is not going anywhere where I thought we were going with this. I kind of think I might like this one. Unmoving mountain, endlessly flowing water. Life blossoms and fades. I think I like that. I say we do it. Right? We down? Endlessly flowing water, life flows into... I don't like the flow and flow. Let's go with this one.
Unmoving mountain. Endlessly flowing water.
The endless, yeah.
Life blossoms and fades.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Well
Well
said, my
cooed,
lord.
everyone.
The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
We should return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
I know better than to argue.
Good. You learned something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable, like a mountain.
He had a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall. All that immovable rock yields to water. The strength we need is all around us.
She's talking about the Force, obviously.
I
Can you
have
imagine them
one
making a
more
movie out of
place
this game? Oh, I don't know if they could do that.
when you're
But I would love it. It'd be so gorgeous. It'd be so gorgeous. I'd take a HBO style show as well, but to see this, if movie theaters still exist, on like, yeah, that'd be dope. Yuriko's keepsake, a ranged charm. Oh, arrows have 15% chance to poison enemies. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Water always wins. Game's like, would you like to take a photo of these two sitting together? Just hanging out? Are there any plans for the ComicPop teens to watch Wonder Woman together? Yeah. Like, in some capacity, yeah. Because that had been the thing, like, we would see those films together, but it's harder now. I'm not really sure how much has changed. I wish there was a faster way to go through this. Focus distance. So, oh man, Emerald Fox, I'm with you there. That live action should have never existed. Never existed. I've made them blurry! Well done, me. No, nothing is, in focus. Oop. It's pretty dope, right? Why not? Oh, can I see what it would look like if we had the, Ooh! Oh, I get why these modes exist now. Okay. Samurai Red. Tin type. No, I'm good.
Lord Sakai.
Is this like a tail thing now? Hang on. Should we just finish this? This woman makes me so sad. Do we finish this? No, we'll come back. I don't know. What do you think? I know, she's coughing. It's terrible. The ghost and the demon sensei. Oh, she's there. Oh, cool. That's taken care of. What's this? Reckoning in blood. Oh, this is where we can reclaim Castle Shimura. Okay. Does she suffer from consumption? She's got the consumption! Get out of there! Go to town and see if I can't find, the armorer. Let's not do the sad story right now. They're like all sad stories. Okay. I always mess up as to where the armorer is. I think it's you. I always like go into the camp and then it's not where I want to be.
Permit me to refine your armor. What would
Hi.
you like to improve?
I would like to check this out, please. Alright, so this is where we're at. It's super dark in here. Cool. What does this get me? Ooh, a dope hat. Alright. Oh, and like bigger... Oh, more plate stuff on me. Okay. Okay. Oh, and the front thing's a little different. Gotcha. Alright, what's next? What's next? Ooh. Antlers! Ah, I like that a lot! Eric, I hope I say this right. Eric Mick? Thank you very much for the follow. I apologize for getting the name probably incorrect. Topic. But have you seen the visuals from the anime called Demon Slayer? A little bit. A little bit. Not much, though, honestly. I watched, Josel, I think, like, a little bit of The Kingdom. I think. Maybe. Alright, that one's 3. I can't upgrade that. That's... I think all my armor is basically in the same... Oh, this one's not. Okay. That's right, I would lose my dope scarf. That's why I didn't do it. You lose the dope scarf. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, but legally distinct. I love that. Too long since I've watch ComicPop stuff. That's okay. You're always welcome back. You're always welcome back. Don't even think about it like catching up. You just jump in. I did not want to talk to this guy. I mean, I feel bad because I said that to his face essentially. I don't want to talk to you, sir. Sir, I went to the wrong person. Not you. Wait, is there a merchant here even? Am I even in a place? Yeah, there is. There is. Oh, there he is. Loki type antlers? Yeah, a little bit. I like those. I would like those.
Would you like to see what I have?
Uh-huh. Yay! Blood of the Clan. Ooh, let's check that out. It's kind of hard to see with this backlighting. Light of Victory. Ooh, I like that one. That's fun. That is a lot of fun. Oh, Ken Dog, that's sweet. Thank you. I think that's cool looking. I'm gonna have to go someplace else to actually look at these, apparently. Because I straight up can't see any of them. Yeah. Wait, can I... Can you turn around, man? No. No, he's not turning around. Okay, then let's try... Oh, wait, but there's a gift here. How far into the game? This far. I'll show you the Jin's Journey thing. I'm Act 2, and we are going to retake the castle shortly, and I've been doing some of the tales of Tsushima, so we're kind of all over the place with some of these, but I didn't realize that this was his own, like, tale in that sense. I thought it was... I don't know what I thought it was. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I would like to go to... how well do I know Akashima? I don't know. Let's go check it out. See if I can see the armor colors better there, because that is apparently what's important. So that's what's important. It's not, you know, helping out and doing whatever. I don't know if Akashima was the best place to go. I don't remember. There is a merchant here. I don't recall where the hell he is. Oh, sorry. There you go. Sorry. I'm a jerk. I haven't played the DLC. I haven't played, but isn't there? Yes, there is a DLC called Legends. I played through some of it as much as I could, playing solo essentially. It was dope because it's like little stories and it has more of a supernatural sense to it, so I really dug that quite a bit. The visuals like were really awesome. In particular, all those floating hearts. Oh, that was... I loved that so much. I mean, look at this though. Look at this light. Oh, so pretty. Okay, wait, am I wrong about there being a merchant? No, they're here. Right! Oh my gosh, Homecoming Hero. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Wow, see, Homecoming Heroes have pizza too. Pizza's the thing tonight, guys. Pizza. It's all coming together. All coming together.
I am here to serve.
Okay, can I actually see the colors here? Let's find out. Oh, I can actually buy a different color for my... Oh, for this. Oh. Well, that's kind of nice, actually. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Did you have pizza? I'm going to have pizza when we make it. Dough from the pizzeria, sauce from the pizzeria. We got everything else ourselves. Bake it up. Mmm. So good. What toppings? I don't know if there's going to be any. Ooh, the red is fantastic. All right, let's look at the light of victory here. Oh, I like that less than I thought I did. Oh. Glad I didn't buy that. This is at the pizza chat. Yes. And that's fun, I think. Ooh. What's going on with the arm texture? Is it like that on the other ones? What is that? Yeah, a little bit. It's just a fine texture. It's because it's the base PS4. That's what it is. If ComicPop ever opens a pizzeria, it should be called the Popzeria. I hope we get Tiffany a pizza game to stream. Oh my gosh, just some sort of like, you know, conveyor belt system where like in the game I have to make pizza. I would be so stressed. I would be so. I kind of dig this one, but I also like the armor for what it is, like just standard color. I kind of wish the mask was a different color. But there's something about this red it's neat. I don't know. Cyber Pizza 2077. That is pretty dope. That is pretty dope. All right, I do kind of like it. Homecoming Hero, thank you for your cheer saying, did you pre-material, wait, what? Did your pre-material counselor inform you of the importance of a his and her separate pie? Oh, or premarital. Oh. We don't. We make one pie. We make one pie. We split it. I figured it out. I'm there. I'm with you. No, we just split one pizza. And if, like, one of us wanted a topping, the other one didn't, we just put it on one side. Yeah, one pie. How? I don't know. We both like the same. I don't know.
An honor to assist your fight.
Yeah, but leftovers. Oh, there are no leftovers. There are so no leftovers.
Goodbye.
It's ridiculous. We eat a whole pizza. It's too much. It's too much. But then I think about that, I have a shovel, and then I'm way less upset about it. That was a weird sound. That was a weird sound. Okay. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Yeah, I got all these techniques and all these things I can do. It's not quite ready, I guess, to commit. But I've got a new... it doesn't count for those, huh? Can't update my blowgun or anything. Comes to pizza with human garbage disposal. There's something about pizza that just brings it out in a person. I think we should do a tail. Why not? Let's do that. Let's do one of the tails. The Demon Sensei. I'm like... I don't know. I don't think I've ever done any of Yuna's. Oh, let's check in on Masako. Masako we've not done a lot with recently, and I feel like we should check in. There's also this. I hear plows outside, by the way, guys. I totally hear plows. I'm gonna guess it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse, I bet. Oh. Where are you going, bird? Bird's like, come up here. I'm like, well, now I'm up here. Wait, that bird always wants me to go up there, and there's like no way to get up there. Oh, except for this. Oh, except these rocks right here. But we don't talk about these rocks. We never talk about these rocks. These trees are huge. Holy crap. Dude, it's bad. They said rainy, snow tonight. What? Yeah, you do have to be careful with that because you like that's when you definitely don't know that a surface could be icy, and that is just that could be deadly. So what the hell? That bird just disappear? Are you taking me to the hot springs? Who wants to see Jin's butt? I do. I do. I always forget that I could just go to a hot spring to get my health back if I ever needed to. Right? What about rocks? Reflect on my code or Kotakan. Ooh. Ooh. Don't work till Saturday. Oh, Chemdog, that's awesome. We can just hunker down, wait for this to all be over. You're getting steamed buns? Oh, we're getting steamed buns. I thought you were actually having steamed buns because I like those bow. Oh, bow. Code? Alright, let's go code.
People look to samurai for guidance, to keep them safe, and act with honor, on and off the battlefield.
Not looking forward to the snow myself. Oh, Eric, I hear ya. I'm not looking forward to too much of it. I don't mind some snow. And I'm like it's just more for us in particular, like for our area. It's the fact that it's like we tend to lose power when snow arrives, and so it's more that struggle because it's like we got us, we got the cats, it's, you know. And like people lose power all the time, but it's like it almost always happens when it snows, so it kind of loses that fun, hooray, we get to be like stuck indoors with each other and like whatever and just have a nice time, and just becomes more like a, okay, but seriously, like how we gotta keep warm, we gotta...
I want answers. How dare you threaten us?
What did we just stumble upon? Oops.
My lord, maybe you can talk sense into them.
Tell me what this is about.
Oh, I stumbled on this by accident. Whoops. Jin away! Wait, was the storyteller here? No, it's just a dude playing. Yeah, never mind. We're good. Hey, Silu! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, Zach Kraken, thank you so much for your sub. That's so sweet of you. Thank you for that support. Dude, that is dope. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Baymax, Ash.
Jin, over here, quickly.
It's Masako. Alright, I'm gonna start to start talking, and then I'm gonna get down to my sub dancing.
Masako.
It's a long story. Hey, you have nothing to
How long have you
apologize
been
for.
here?
Nothing to apologize
Not
for.
long
Glad
enough.
you're here now.
You need some rest.
What I need
Ash,
is
thank you for the
justice for
follow.
my family's murder.
Oh my gosh,
One
The
step
Witcher.
closer once I catch
Oh,
the snake
Baymax.
named Umina.
Oh no.
One of the conspirators on the list.
He supplied the
game.
weapons that butchered my family.
And we will find him and make him talk.
I like all the like
get
holiday
out of
themed
here.
emotes, guys. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Zach. We sending y'all a comic from North Ireland. Oh, dude, you in Ireland? That's a bucket list place for me. A couple bucket list places for me are like, I want to go to Japan. Who doesn't? I definitely want to go to Ireland. Supposedly, I have family from there. Not that I know that family's there, but like my family did come, like part of it came from that area or in Ireland. Not the northern part, I don't think, but just Ireland. I don't know much about it, honestly. And I'd also like to go to like England, I think. Masaka always complaining about her family and their death. Hope to see it on stream. Big love from Krakow. Oh, thank you so much. It's so sweet of you to think of us and send us a book from North Ireland. Looking forward to it. How are you doing? I hope it's well. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Umida's rumored to be traveling to Umugi. I just
Okay.
don't know when, so I've been camping out, waiting.
Whoa, this place is amazing looking.
We can keep watch from here.
Yeah.
Do you know what Omura looks like?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in 20
I'm
years.
over here trying to take
knew
photos of my
He
photo
supplied our
mode.
clan, but he cheated us.
Photo.
Then tried to blame my husband for not paying him enough.
Oh,
Was he
Baymax,
right?
no
Of course not.
problem.
Now
No
please,
problem at
watch the
all.
road.
Be safe
Get
tomorrow. I don't know if you're in an area
comfortable.
that's getting snow right
We
now
might
like
be
we
here a
are,
while.
so be careful out there. Even if you're not, be careful out there. Got my
Moscow.
Dead by
There.
Daylight stream
Men
to
on
do
the
now.
walkway.
Bye,
Just like him.
Felicia.
Exactly like Omina 20
I haven't been
years
spoiled
ago.
for the story. Okay, yeah, go, go, go.
Sons.
Were they both
No problem,
involved?
Zach. Enjoy your Dead by Daylight stream.
I'm taking the canyon. There are people I need to speak with.
People you need to boast to.
Excuse me?
Never mind. I'll see you in a movie.
Yes, no snow whatsoever. Ah,
splitting up.
all right,
Let's
that's
follow them.
that's
we can
fair.
I'll take the left.
Well,
you take
then,
the right. The
have a
canyon
good
is
day at work
narrow.
tomorrow.
Stay high to avoid being seen.
Oh, am I following one guy and she's following the other guy? Okay.
Rat. Too high and mighty to help me do the dirty work. But when I'm rich, no doubt he'll help me spend the money.
So cold I feel like I need to have a hot drink. Yeah, no, it's like bitter. It is bitter outside for sure.
Feet are all wet. These roads are awful.
Well, dude, you're the one that wants to do illegal activities. Probably shouldn't go whoop. I'm not losing sight of my target. My target's right there. I was just ahead of him.
I've avenged our family. Old Adachi is dead. His clan, too. People says what I did is shameful. But he doesn't remember what Adachi did to us. To you. By
Ooh,
morning,
this dude.
I'll have enough
Eric,
money to
Atomic
make up
Tar,
for what
thank you
they
so
took from
much
you
for your
1,000
resub.
times
Thank
over.
you for something with a T1 sub for 9 months. Sub baby. Thank you so much. Saying 9 months. Very much appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope it's well. Sub dance time. Sub dance baby time. Hot chocolate. Tea. Tea or hot chocolate. It's so different. They're so different. They could both be so good, though. I had tea earlier in the stream. I didn't spill that tea, but, you know, maybe next time. Thank you so much, Atomic Tar. Okay. Guys, freaking out over there. This place is really beautiful. Holy shit.
Father's proud of you. Why wouldn't he be? Keep it. Nobody's talking about.
Guy having a full-on conversation with himself out loud. Nice cuppa. I legit don't know where to go from here. Ooh, I'm gonna lose sight of my target. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Maybe we can make up some ground here. I'll be having Toll House cookies tomorrow. Ooh! That sounds delicious. Okay, cool. Hey! I didn't totally whiz it in record time. Okay. That is a lot of straw hats. I mean, I know that they're in this area.
What does he expect? This is Umugi.
My target is literally right there. I guess I want to go that way, huh?
I should find Masako.
Ah. Okay. Hot chai tea. Oh, chai is good. I like coffee and tea better than cocoa. I love coffee, tea, cocoa, all of it, Emerald Fox. I'm with you. But coffee, a hot cup of coffee on a cold morning. Oh, it's so delicious.
Ordered my family murdered.
This made hot chocolate cookies. Oh, that sounds amazing. Atomic tart sounds amazing. Plethora of straw hats. Are they better than mine? I can't tell. Are they better than mine? Earl Grey hot. Ah, yes. The Picard order.
I want out.
You're just getting cold feet.
It's not right.
What Adachi did to father isn't right. Our family ending up in the street. Father's drinking.
He stole from Adachi, and father was always a drunk.
Listen, we pull this off, and you can use the money to escape.
Hey, nobody
Take your
watched. How are
family
ya?
and leave the Mongols behind.
Let's get this over with.
Welcome.
They're leaving.
Let's follow.
Keep low or they might see us.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, yeah, but I...
Doesn't want anything getting out.
They were children.
I didn't kill them. I just provided the weapon.
I thought I could go underneath the dock. I cannot go underneath the dock. Those guys were straight up shouting at each other, essentially. For my benefit, of course. Stick to the flowers if possible. Are they flowers? I can't even remember at this point. Okay. Hey there, violin. What are you doing? Oh, we're gonna assassinate these dudes?
Said he was coming alone. I'm sure these men are just for show. He is a lord, after all.
These fools are walking into a trap.
Let's wait. See what happens.
Yeah, let's just see what happens. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
That would be me.
No, Omada's mine.
Cool. Why did I think, even for a moment, that Masako wasn't going to do that? Cool. I am okay with this. kill Archer dude over here. I'm thinking none of that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's get other Archer guy. Don't you hit her. Thank you very much. Oh, do I use it? Do I do ghost mode? That guy is suffering. Almost totally lost it there. Oh, I can just assassinate him. Never mind. I can just assassinate him. I'm over here like stab, stab,
I heard
stab.
him talking about a letter. He might still have it
Yeah.
on him. I'll check the bandits. See if they're
There you
holding
go.
anything.
I will check the bandits and see if they're holding anything, because we'll just pretend like that guy wasn't still alive and that we couldn't get any info out of him. Let's just pretend like that's not an option.
A letter.
You are to meet a man named Omura in Umugi Cove. He means to blackmail me. Kill him. I am moving funds from Kushi and will pay you upon successful completion.
This
The plot
note
thickens.
bears the same clan emblem that was on the list from the inn.
Oh, there's no need for threats. I'll gladly bring payment to Umugi in exchange for your silence. Until then, know your discretion is appreciated and that you'll be generously compensated.
This was a setup. Whoever killed your family lured Omura here to silence him.
The coward is covering his tracks.
Judging by this note, it's clear he's desperate for money.
He must not lead a wealthy clan.
Or he has no clan at all.
You think my family's killer isn't a samurai?
Maybe he wants to become one. Start his own clan.
And he's scavenging the corpse of Clan Adachi to fund it. Few people have the ambition for such a plot. I can use this. Narrow my search.
First, get some rest. This hunt is killing you.
I appreciate Jin
Until I
caring
find the
about
man
her in this
responsible.
way.
There is no rest.
There could be.
I still have
There
work
could
to
be
do
rest.
in Kushi. Find me when you can.
Nice. That one was less sad. Some of the Masako ones have been really sad. What I do like it with these tales, it's like you kind of have an idea of what you're getting into. It's like you want to do something stealthy, or maybe you check in on Yuna. You want to do something that's going to require you to possibly use some range. You go and talk to the heck's his name, Ishikawa. You want to do something where you're going to just slaughter people. You go talk to Masako for sure. Can't avenge your husband. You're trying if you're dead. That is accurate. That is good advice for Masako. For sure. I kind of want to... What's this? It's a farmstead. Moderate. Oh, that seems like pretty intense. Let's go check it out. Let's see what we can do there. Let's see what kind of a mess I can make. Probably a large one. Probably a large mess. See if we can't liberate that fort. You have a good laugh, you go to Kenji. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I was telling Sal about that last mission we did and just how much I loved it. Like that last mission we did last night where it was like, you know, oh yeah, here are the Mongols and here comes a bear. And then here comes the straw hats. It's like, jeez. Jeez, Kenji.
Throw your blades!
Fine. I'm probably gonna lose my ghost mode here. Yeah! Something tells me Masako could do it all from beyond the grave, right? Yeah. That went pretty okay. That went pretty okay. Were you just hanging out with the other horses? That's sweet. You're sweet. You're just chilling with the other horses. I didn't actually mark it on my map. I'm just kind of riding towards it. It's like I'm not committing that way. I don't have to commit to saving the fort. This looks pretty massive. Ooh. Seriously? Guy must have eyes like an eagle. Sorry, Nobu, I forgot you can't go in deep water, buddy. I totally forgot that I could submerge. That's why it's good to have the tips on for me, because we don't play this every day, so sometimes it's easy to forget. Kill an enemy with the heavenly strike. Release the falcons. Okay, otherwise that doesn't matter. Release the river. Got it. Okay. Try and get a feel for this area. I also want to put on, I think I'm going to put on Tadayori's, because wait, what is my arrow? Oh, arrow situation isn't the worst. Arrow situation is not terrible, so that's good. Alright, what do we got here? Horses, dudes, my dude. Alright, I guess I can maybe use these rocks in order to get over. That's the guy I'd like to slaughter. I wonder if I can get them outside. If I get them outside, can I then slaughter that guy? Shit. Oh! Oh, I see him now! Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Oh, he's there. I can't get around his body! Blow through the train, the heat lights. Nice. I'm just gonna grab this. Pretend like I wasn't even there. Oh, I'm on the roof, that's why I can't climb. Or I can't shoot, I should say. Alright, Doge is always a problem for me, in terms of... no, Doge. Doge, give me something to shoot here, Doge. Whoop. Alright, Doge is done. Uh-huh. Well, they legitimately don't know where I am. I love it. Alright, who else we got? There's a guy over there. There's a few guys over there. There's definitely some dudes. Okay. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go up here. I did, Big Cammy. I totally did. You know, he said that was his favorite character in the interview we did with him. And then afterwards, he kind of hinted like that might be a possibility, but it's just exciting to see it like real and like happening. I'm stoked. Is that a word that anyone uses anymore? Probably not. But I've never been good at that. Ever. Will Sir, thank you so much for the follow, for hanging out. Shit. Oh, I hate this. Where? Oh, there he is. Okay. Uh-huh. There they are, okay. Yeah, let's go do this. We got this. We got this, right? Right, everybody? Oh, I should have assassinated one of them. I'll fight you privately over here in the corner.
Get him from the back!
Oh, right! Hang on a second. Let's put on my fighting gear. What do I have? No, that's not what I want. Let's put on this. Hot! Hey, come here. Come here. Wait, are you leaving? No. See, this is why the doges have to die, okay? I don't know who this guy's warning. Bow. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's still dudes. More dudes. I thought we were done. We're not done. Oh. Okay. 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 Oh, did you see this body here? Is that what you say? This is such a bad position I'm in right now. Okay.
He's out.
Nope. 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 Okay. Holy crap, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, that's like all the dudes.
No point hiding.
Oh my god, I did not realize the amount of dudes that were there still. Okay, okay. Ooh, nice! I did the thing where I run and hit. Yes! Yes, that was exciting. Especially the part where I hit the door instead of killing that guy. Super useful. And then the camp. Ugh. First kill versus the army of dudes. That was us for a second. Okay, there's still 3 dudes over there. I think we can just take them straight on. Let's go kunai for now. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I have a thing. We haven't really tried it yet. Let's do it. This camp is endless dudes. Holy crap. This is like a town. This isn't even a camp. This is just like a whole other thing. Okay, what do my elf eyes see? They see an opportunity. Oh, that guy's up. Coming over? Yeah, he's coming up. Okay. I think I can... Oh my god, there's only one door in here! Okay, I was like, there's gonna be another door. And I'm gonna use it. I will assassinate you by running up to you. That's how we assassins roll. Okay.
Looking for me?
this. I'm not losing this thing to this guy. That guy died with fear in his heart. Better him than me, I guess. Okay. Do these things. Release the falcons. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Hey, Sal, did you take the pizza dough out?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the best. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's put on my traveler's gear as well as I'm running around completing the rest of this quest here. Make sure that there aren't any additional opportunities for not only materials. I have so many supplies, it's actually kind of asinine. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, man, I just had like a little freak out. What was that? Here, there, here. No way. Oh yeah. That was what it felt like I was doing. Hey, Kenneth. How are ya? Ooh. Alright, Firefly, where we going? Are you just taking me to that thing? Hang on. I gotta go around. I can't just go through walls like you can, magical Firefly guy. Whoop. Oh, it's the records. Nice. Ha! I could have just opened that door. Screw these people and their town, apparently. Alright, let's grab all of that. Let's grab that. Let's grab this. What Christmas foods are controversial? I'll start eggnog. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I like eggnog in the terms of it being spiked. let's just put it all out there, guys. That's how I like my nog. I'm gonna have it. Oh, yeah. Fruitcake. Maybe it's just we've never had good fruitcake. Because, like, fruitcake seems to be a thing that, like, a lot of cultures have. Like, maybe we just have, like, shitty fruitcake. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, one more. That's right, I don't collect those yet because I haven't upgraded that yet. Hey, and I didn't set any horses on fire by accident. So you know. Italian Christmas cookies? Yeah, some of those are not great. Like those little crunchy tiny ones, I don't get those. I don't get that. Don't get it. Consider a fruit cake. That like super dense cake that's got like dried fruits in it and it's more like a bread, I guess, kind of thing, and they typically has like rum, I think, poured on it. Which like seemingly sounds really good, but there's just something about the way in which most of the recipes or like companies who make it, the texture ends up being like really like weird and rubbery. I don't know. Hooray! It's kind of a dope image. Just him like surveying the lands. I dig it. I dig it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And it lasts for decades. Are we talking about those the fruitcake? Yeah. Hey, Michael. I feel really bad, guys. Some of you just came in. Some of you are returning to us. But I believe that dinner is calling to me. And, like, I don't want to push it, honestly, with the fact that we have power still. And, like, we were actually able to play today. And I didn't miss a streaming day. So, yeah. Do we consider pineapple upside down cake fruitcake? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Wizard of Wen. Oh. Yeah, guys, this was awesome. I'm really glad that I've had the opportunity to continue with this game. I love this game, it turns out. Like, I really, really do. More than I ever expected I would have, even though when you look at it on paper, this game makes total sense that I would love it. I just didn't believe it. And I'm just so glad that I got to share this experience with you guys, and hopefully we get to keep playing it together. Oh, Vic, me too. Me too. Getting back, talking about some comics. Yeah, we got some stuff to chat about for sure. Yeah, guys, thank you so very, very much. Hang on, I'm gonna put my mask back on. Yeah, the Sakai mask. Oh wait, I can use a different color. Oh, so I can do the blood can with the black mask. Oh, I love it. I love it. I like that better than the red mask. Oh, this is kind of awesome. Yes. Candy corn. So I need to have candy corn, but it can't be that much. Oh no, Cerados, welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for your resub. Thank you for subbing for 16 months saying snow day. Yeah, for sure. It's snowing pretty heavily outside for us. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for resubbing. That's amazing. 10 out of 10. Come in some dance. We need a new holiday drink. Eggnog is wasted by booze. Have you tried a hot toddy? I'm like all about it. We tried them like last year. Like it was so stupid, but I was like, let's try hot toddies. But yeah, like kind of dig it. We need to chat about that. Oh, Vic, yeah. I hear ya. I'll just leave the chat up. You guys keep hanging out, chatting. Just look at Jin standing here on this precipice. So look at my dope armor. I changed the color of it, but this is my clan armor. Right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. That's good. Yeah, eventually the headpiece becomes a helmet with antlers. Oh, good. I'm so excited for that. So excited for that. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to keep playing, guys, but I also really want to have dinner, and I know that I have to go outside and shovel tonight so that tomorrow morning isn't a disaster. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to. But I will try to be responsible and do that so that tomorrow isn't like a nightmare. Because we need, if it's safe tomorrow, we need to film our back issues and also like a holiday GBU in order to let everybody have off for the holidays easily. I mean, like we would no matter what, but it would be nice to have things banked so that we can come back in the new year and just start filming new stuff without having to worry about, oh my gosh, like we need to get like 2 things filmed or whatever. So yeah, checked out some of the new gear. Looks sweet. Oh, in the game? Yeah, for sure. The charity for the stream, ComicPop LLC. Yes, that's our 24-hour gin stream for charity. It's just for us. Now, if we were ever going to do a charity stream, we would do, I don't know what we would do. I thought about that. It's so silly. I don't even know how to make it work, honestly. But I thought about doing like a longer stream for charity, and I was trying to like, I know there's like ways to set it up where like you can do like Extra Life. If they'll have you, I guess. I guess anybody could do it. But I also thought about doing like a tiny, like, I don't expect much. Like, we would have very low goals for our channel. But I thought about doing a charity stream to make a donation to the shelter we got Ripley from, just because she's like such a part of this whole Twitch experience. And those guys took such good care of her, and I really like that. I do try to donate to them every year. They do a good service. They, you know, they're not like a big fancy shelter, but they just have a lot of heart. So I thought about doing that. I don't know, guys. Oh, thanks Emerald for joining me. But yeah, I just thought that like had some like relevance for our channel. I mean, any charity is a good charity as long as their hearts are in the right place and the cause is good. But that in particular was like the first step at ever trying a charity stream. I was like, that has like some significance. Like literally, it's like, hey, check it out. This is where we got Ripley, and I just don't know how it works in terms of making sure the funds all go to them. Like, do I collect the money and then give it to them? Is there a way to filter it? I don't know how that works. So that's something I'd have to like explore and learn more about. I'm just very unfamiliar with the charitable side of streaming. I mean, like I've participated in it on the giving side, but on the like being the driver of it, I don't know how that works. So I gotta learn a little bit more about that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Again, I'm sorry to those who just got here. We started a little bit earlier today because I was a little worried about when the snow might start and if we would lose power, as we oft do. But we didn't so far. That doesn't mean it's not coming. It's just, hooray, we made it through the entire stream. And now I can go and have my pizza dinner. Super excited. But we'll be back soon. I don't know, maybe we'll do another stream this week. I don't know, because I really like playing this game, and that's really like, I'm like, I want to play more of this game. Thanks, ChemDog. I will. Thank you, Vic. You safe as well. Everybody, if you like, no matter what, you know, you got snow coming like we've got piling up out there, or just, you know, you're just living your life. Be safe out there, guys. Be cool to each other. Be kind. Holidays are just around the corner, and you know, it's always a time of hopefully good thoughts and good memories, and you know, just some fun. However you're spending it this time around, it's only this year, guys. When you think about it, like we're getting closer to figuring this whole thing out, so it's okay if it's a little different this year. We'll just kind of enjoy it. It's neat. I am. Oh, there's new dye. Oh, wait, whoa, Vic. There's dye in New Game Plus. Uh-oh. That's very exciting. That is very exciting. Oh, that's so where I'm at. That like gives me the drive to finish this. For sure. Not just the story and the beautiful visual like elements. No. The dye. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. And like I said, just be careful out there if you got snow on the way. Whoa, look at the sky! Storms rolling in. Thank you, of course, to our subscribers. You guys are awesome. You make this all possible. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for, you know, just thinking to do that. A lot of places you could put that support, those subs, so I appreciate it in our neck of the woods. So thank you for that. Thank you, of course, for our followers. Same thing. There's a lot of content out there, so thank you for spending your time with me and with the rest of the chat. Thank you, all of the chat, for being fantastic. You guys are great and make this all worth it and so much fun. Yeah. Okay, no, I was early for this. So technically, normally we'd be kind of going to like at least 8:39-ish. So like, that's kind of how it's been going lately. So it's more that I was early. So Hawk, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yeah. So thanks, guys. See you soon. Don't forget that new back issues is out over on YouTube. It's the Jean DeWolf story for Spider-Man. I heard a little bit of this. Guys had a lot of fun with it. So go check that out if you're looking for something to do tonight. Otherwise, talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.